Hey everybody, welcome back to Veteranbassin. I know you've seen the new logo out there, and I haven't implemented with everything else. There's some things I'm trying to do. But if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to comment on anything else you would like to see. So, it's raining outside right now. We have a strong front coming through, so I can't really get out there and fish. Boo-hoo. But in any case, we're going to talk about something that I actually had a question directed towards me on Reddit. And I posted on Instagram about a 3-pound bass that I caught. And the guy wanted to know what pound test was I using, because he feels like he's actually going overkill with the pound test that he's using. So let's get into that. Okay, so for you beginners out there, you know what I'm saying, who want to chuck and wind, it is very simple. Really, all you need, if I can make sure I got it all up here, is 12, I don't know if you can see the numbers on that, 12 to 15 pound fluorocarbon. That will get you through just about anything that you come across. 12 to 15 pound fluorocarbon. As a matter of fact, I use that application on just about everything that I'm doing open water. Everything that I'm doing open water. Even in grass. 12 to 15 pound test. That would be like my spinnerbaits, Texas rig when you flipping throwing a soft plastic out there, cranking, just about anything that you can do open water. 12 to 15 pound test. It helps if you have your drag set properly, especially when you tie in with one of those big gals. 9 times out of 10, 12 to 15 to get you done and get you where you need to go. You need to make sure you have a secure knot, and you need to make sure that you have, your drag set right on your rod. Get you through anything. Now, we're going to talk about fluorocarbon, mono, and braid here. So, if you are pitching and flipping, cover, dock pilings, lay down trees, woods, if you're flipping in there, then you want to beef up your line a little bit. You, instead of the 12 to 15, which 15 could get you away with flipping into timber, you can't get away with it. But what I would go is 17 to 20 pound test when you are flipping and pitching docks, lay downs, those type of things. You want to beef up your line a little bit, because as you're getting a bite, that initial hook set, the fish is going to buck, he's going to fight, and he could cause a lot of abrasion to your line and snaps it off. That 17 to 20, even 25 pound test helps you, to get those fish up out of there, because it takes a little more to, the abrasion to break your line. So I'm hoping y'all guys following me so far. For your finesse setup, well, I'm gonna say the finesse setup. Right now I'm just talking strictly fluorocarbon. So, in a nutshell, 12 to 15 pretty much will get you through any application that you want to do. Pretty much. That's unless you're going flipping heavy cover in docks. Then you would want to beef up your line. As a matter of fact, if you're flipping or if you're fishing jagged rock, riprap, if you're fishing that, you still want to beef up your line also, because that rock can cut your line. So, that part right there for the fluorocarbon is it in a nutshell. Let's move over to monofilament. Now, monofilament, I really don't use monofilament unless I am using it for top water applications. Some cranking, it all depends, you know what I'm saying? So basically, if you're using the treble hooks, that's when I would kind of throw in a monofilament. Now, I don't use it for like frogs, nothing like that. But say like a spook, you know, whopper plopper, even cranking, I use monofilament because it floats. Now, with that being said, open water situations, again, 12 to 15 pound test will just about get you through anything as long as your drag and your knots are good. If you are throwing a spook and you are next to a dock, then you want to beef up your line. Again, it's very simple applications. The thicker the cover, the higher your line. You fish in the open water, 12 to 15 to get you through it. Right? That's really it for monofilament. Now we're going to go into the braid. And braid, I use it different weight for different applications. So with my standard top water, I'm mostly going to go anywhere from 30 to 60 pound braid depending on how thick the cover is. Depending on how thick the cover is, 30 to 60 pound braid. If I'm fishing in open water, say I am walking a frog in open water, 30 pound braid, it'll do me all day long. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm throwing into the nastiest, thickest crap, then I would want, well, that thick vegetation, then I would want 60 pound braid because that helps to cut that braid to get the fish out. When it comes with a flipping setup, it's pretty much the same thing. Because you can flip power on, hold on. Sorry about that. Phone call from my doctor's office about my back, and I forgot where I was at. Braid. If you are flipping and pitching, and some heavy stuff, then again, you want to beef up your braid. Power on power. You know what I'm saying? You want a heavy rod, sometimes extra heavy, and you want about 50 to 65 pound braid. That will get you through, like I say, thick cover, beef up your line, open water, you're pretty well good. As far as finesse go, you know what I'm saying? I go with light line, light braid to a light fluorocarbon. Light braid to a light fluorocarbon. So, biggest of it, to be all honest with you, I will spool majority of my spinning rods up with anywhere from 15 to 20 pound braid. And then I will go from 6 to 10 pound fluorocarbon. That's my leader line. You know what I'm saying? So, most time in finesse setups, you're not really going to be fishing cover. You know what I'm saying? In finesse setups. So, what you will be doing is, you know what I'm saying, throwing down by a brush pile, or you might be throwing over a rock pile. And say for like a drop shot or even a net rig, you know, you're gonna cast it out there. And my eyelash is messing with my eye, but you're gonna cast it out, let it hit the bottom. Again, you're throwing light line, light tackle. You get what I'm saying? So most time I'm gonna be at about 8 to 10 pound test with my finesse setup. Majority of it, you know what I'm saying? Unless I know there aren't really any big gals in there. 8 to 10 pound test on my fluorocarbon leader, and then 15 to 20 pound on my braid. And that's about it as far as the line that you're using. I will throw in a good braid to leader knot, which is the double uni knot. I like that knot. It's very easy and fast to tie. Love it. And I will throw in a knot that I use to tie on my hooks, which will be the Palomar knot. You can find both of those videos in my old stuff, but just, you know what I'm saying, look up Veteranbassin Palomar knot or Veteranbassin double uni knot. And it's a guide on showing you how to do that. But other than that, let's recap. For you newbies out there, to be all honest with you, to chuck and wind and get started, 12 to 15 pound fluorocarbon get you through everything. Will get you through, not everything, but almost everything. It'll get you through fishing, catching fish, bring them in the boat, in open water. The higher the vegetation or the higher or the thicker the cover, the more you want to beef up your line. Especially if you're fishing dock, wood, rock. Beef up your line. Your braid setup. Your braid setup, again, if you're fishing finesse, lower pound test, 15 to 20. If you are frogging or top water applications, I go up to 30 if you're in open water. And if you're in real thick, nasty stuff, I will go anywhere between 50 to 65 pound braid. Right? For your finesse, again, I said, you don't want to go no higher than 20 pound braid, to be honest with you, with finesse. And for your leader line, 6 to 10 pound test. Guys, I hope that helped you out there. And I want to thank the guy who asked me that question, so I can put it out here on the video. If this information helped you out, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, and tell somebody else about the channel. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can help them out. And remember, Veteranbassin, we're here to get you right so you can keep them lines tight. 1.